Pattern predictions for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. A look at the next 2 weeks of weather, which takes us nearly to the end of July. Meteorologist Danielle Noyes here. Of course, you get the 2-week forecast right in our free 5-star rated weather app. But this is the reasoning behind the forecast. When you pull it up in the palm of your hand and you check it out over the coming days and weeks, what you may see shift or change a little bit, the reasoning behind the forecast. And if you watch this video, you know we like to start with the height to 500 millibars. For those that may be new, what is that? When you go up in the atmosphere, how high do you have to go to hit that pressure level? A warmer layer of the atmosphere is represented on this map in the deeper oranges and reds. Colder average layer in blue. So there's a lot of cold air, of course, where you expect it up near the poles, and a lot of warmth and heat across the United States for the end of July. That said, you notice we're kind of on the cusp of it at times. There is a bit of a dip that tries to come in from time to time. We are never really under the true core of the heat for the second half of the month. So it was such a remarkably hot start to the month. It's pretty easy to do, but it is going to be a cooler second half of the month compared to the first. That said, average high temperatures towards the beginning of this period are well above average by about 10 to 20 degrees in the 90s here with the heat wave through midweek. And then we turn more seasonable for the upcoming weekend into the 21st and 22nd. There are some signs we get a little bump up in the temperature again towards maybe the 23rd, July 24th or 25th. Leading into that weekend before we cool back down. So sometimes when you look at these graphs, you can think, all right, the hotter days may end up slightly hotter than what's depicted here. Keep in mind, this is New England-wide average, and some of the cooler days may end up slightly below that as well. Overnight lows warmest as we head into Wednesday morning with the heat in place, and then generally running in the 60s. The coolest days look to be for the upcoming weekend. Now, jet stream, of course, steers the storms. And what I want to show you is that it's nearby over the coming 2-week period. Not the entire time, but we get this trough, this dip in the jet stream that kind of continually carves out across the Northeast and the Great Lakes. Where is the jet stream as we head into that 24th, 25th time frame? It is right over New England. So ahead of it, we should get warm to hot. And then as it sweeps through, there may be some strong to severe thunderstorms. Again, to pinpoint the timing is a little difficult this far out, but there are signs that we get around that sweeps through and may cool us back a little bit behind that disturbance. So bottom line is I think we end up near average or slightly above average for temperature during this 2-week period. And precipitation, there will really be a bullseye from the Gulf stretching up the eastern seaboard, but the heaviest axis may be positioned just to our west. So we may end up near or perhaps slightly below average precipitation for this 2-week period. That said, there are multiple chances for showers, for downpours, for thunderstorms that come through. So it all comes down to placement. It's a lower risk over the next few days, the 14th, 15th, 16th, although far northern New England will see a round of scattered strong to severe storms. Then chances are elevated as we head into the upcoming weekend. Again, a reminder that these numbers don't mean, 60% on Saturday, it's going to rain 60% of the day. No, it's just a 60% chance they get some showers and downpours to come through. And these numbers are highest for southern New England this weekend. Then we dip back down a little bit, go up towards the middle part of next week, so the 21st and 22nd, then come down and go back up. So every few days, there are likely to be some boundaries and some fronts that are nearby to help focus the risk for showers and storms. So that's how things are going to shake out for the last couple weeks of the month here. Definitely not as hot as the first half of the month. Maybe you're watching this video right on our 24/7 network. If you haven't checked it out yet, you should do it. You can watch right on your smart TV. Open up the YouTube app, search 1 Degree Outside Network.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this 1 Degree Outside video.
Get exclusive content, support the mission at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. And don't forget, free and 5 stars on the App Store and Google Play. Search the number 1 Degree Outside Weather.